got some new tools off Amazon. A mechanics tool set. So it has all that stuff in there. 247 pieces. Wow! That's so exciting! Alright guys, so first things first, say hi to Nala. Hi Nala, look at the little pretty girl. She's a little smelly right now. Alright, so I have this little handheld device. And it's supposed to tell you what's wrong with your car. What you do is you plug it in here. It just comes off like that. Then you just plug it in that little thingy. And then it comes on like this. I got it off of Amazon, I think for like 30 bucks. And then it says turn the ignition on and press any key to continue. So. Oh. Press any key. Linking to vehicle. You're gonna push enter. Read codes, enter. Stored codes, enter. Cylinder 4, misfire. Have these idiots, the peanut gallery watching me.
Come on, what are you doing? This is a doggy!
Oh, she's my mechanic, she's helping me.
Oh, wait, you have no thumbs.
Cylinder 4, misfire. That's gonna mean like my spark plug or one of my coils. Okay, exit. Exit. Allah bless you. So, gonna get some help from these guys. Wow. There we go. So I got my notes, guys. My notes is gonna help me along. Thanks to YouTube for my notes. So what we're gonna need to do is take this guy off. This is a filter, and I bought a new filter to put that back on. And then we gotta take this cover off. Whew, it's a lot of work. Hey guys! Okay, so first things first, step 1, you wanna remove the cabin air filter housing. The screws are 8mm, and I used a 1/4 inch ratchet.
Let's get ratchet, let's get ratchet.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey, guys.
Yeah, that's right, righty tighty, lefty loosey.
This is the air filter, guys, that I'm going to be replacing. The 8mm socket and a wrench, you know, you got it. Pull it out of there. Whoever worked on my car last, lost a couple screws. See if there's any dirt in here. Now it looks pretty clean, except for some leaves. Take that out. You don't want that getting into your engine. Alright, we look good. Now moving on to, I'm going to take these little plastic side covers off next. Alright, so step 2, as I said, you have to remove the plastic side covers. And all you do is you push in a little tab on each side of it, and that should pop it up. It's really easy. It's so easy that I had to have my dad do it for me.
Okay, there's snaps. Right here. Right here. See these two little ears right here?
Yeah. They're just easy snap on, snap off.
Your finger's too fat.
Low side covers off, check. Step 3, you got to remove the air sensor. Squeeze the sides and pull to release. We're going to remove the
If you're having trouble, let me do it.
sensor. Oh, that was easy. It just pops right off of there. It's 2 little things that you squeeze on the side of them and it pops off. What is this for? The air conditioner?
Air sensor.
Air sensor. Whatever that is.
Leave it off.
Take this off like that?
Yeah, just leave it right there. You got
Alright. Step 4, remove the harness holder. Pull towards you and it should pop off. There we go. Harness holder pulls right off. That was relatively easy. Step 5, remove the second harness. There's a second harness behind that first harness that you popped off, and that one's a little harder to get to. You got to be extra careful because there's some type of hose connected to it. So just be careful. Pry it off with either a screwdriver or a prick tool. There's a second harness behind the first harness, and that one's a little bit tougher to do because you don't want to rip off the top of the harness. You want to rip off, there's the second half of the bottom that you're just supposed to pry off with like a screwdriver, and that was a little bit tough, but we got it. Take the hose down. Be careful with the hoses though. Next, refer to my handy dandy notes here. remove 8mm bolts, one on each corner. Step 6. Remove the lower housing. There's 2 8mm screws in each corner.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty. You're loosening it.
There you go. Next, we're gonna remove the lower housing and set that aside. Little rubber piece right here. Pull it
Towards you.
towards you.
It's coming this way. This comes off. Now take the rubber. Yeah. Pull that rubber strip off. There you go. It's alright. We will fix that right now.
Remove your lower housing. Put that aside. So next, to remove the beauty cover, this thing, you need to remove 3 5mm Allen wrench screws. Yay. Step 7. Remove the beauty cover. There are 4 5mm Allen head screws. Once you remove the screws, you go ahead and remove your beauty cover. Careful of the hoses, guys. Once you remove the beauty cover, make sure that there's nothing around the spark plug thingies, so you don't want it to fall in the spark plug wow thing. I don't see anything in there that could fall in there, so I think we're good. What about all this oil? Should I rub it off?
Not right now. Not right now.
Okay. Step 8. Alright, getting to the fun stuff. Remove the 6 coils. You gotta lift the connector tab up and then remove the electrical from it. Then wiggle the coil back and forth and then pull to remove. So you're just gonna flip this open. That'll take that off, and then you're gonna get the coil out.
There you go. Filming yourself?
Yeah. Got the coil off, it's a little twisty and pulley, and there it is. It's the coil. It's not what I expected it to look like, but alright. Cool, cool. So this is my old coil, and I compared it to my new coil, and they look really different. But it's a different maker. One is Bosch, my new ones that I bought, and the other one is called Delphi. So I'm not sure. I don't think Delphi is it's like OEM from the dealer from BMW. I think somebody already replaced these. Yeah, it gets tough to get out, you mean?
Yeah. Guys, see how my face is on my feet.
Oh, that's hard.
Now that's when I think they use the spark plug thing on it.
Oh, the plier.
That is hard.
Alright guys, so this last one was a little tough to get off the coil. What we did is we opened the top of the coil, the little hole, stuck our finger in it and pulled it off. My dad's getting the tough coils in the back for me. A little help, not gonna lie. Maybe a lot of help.
This is tough, hard.
See, that's why we got it. We didn't take off the strut braces. A lot of people recommend to do that, but I think we could get to them without taking off the... Every time I take one of the coils out, I'm looking at the bottom of the coil to make sure there's no splits in it, because if there's a split, that means you need to replace it. This one looks good. Step 9. Remove the spark plugs with the 5/8 socket, and then replace 6 spark plugs. Next, we got to remove the spark plug with the 5/8 socket. This is one of my old spark plugs, guys. Looks pretty bad. It looks a little corroded. So let's compare this to the new spark plug. Guys, I bought all my parts from Pelican Parts, which is a distributor here based out of Harbor City, California. And I bought all Bosch replacements for my spark plugs and my coils because I heard that BMWs really like Bosch. This is one of my new spark plugs. A little covering to protect it. But compare that to my old, I don't enough of a focus on it. Hoping this will make a difference in my drive. Skirt, skirt. Take out all your spark plugs and compare them to each other, that they're the same spark plug, before you put them all in. While my dad puts in the spark plugs, I'm lubing the bottom of the coil boot so that it makes it easier to take it out next time. You know?
Okay, I snapped it. I snapped it. Snapped it good.
Okay guys, so now we have come to the number 4 coil, and you start the numbering from the front of your car. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the bad coil that I got the bad reading on my little handheld device that I got from Amazon. So gonna have to replace the coil on that one. I've been keeping the same coils on all the rest of them, but I did get 6 coils just in case, but I'm going to return them now that I haven't used them. Okay guys, upon taking out the spark plug, there's a whole bunch of oil on the spark plug, on the side of the spark plug, but not like at the tip of the spark plug, but on the side of it. Like there's some type of leak or something inside of there. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of research. Hopefully it's nothing too bad or expensive. New spark plug.
Strong, you call me weak, but still your secrets I will keep.
Don't let dad do that. I don't want to cross thread anything.
You took for granted all the times I never let you down. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for me, then you'd be dead. I picked you up.
One more, guys.
That's bad too.
Alright guys, so now we have finished putting in all the spark plugs and all the coils in. Now we're going to start the car to see if there's any misfires or anything. Are you ready? Sounds okay. Step 10, the finale. Yay! Don't forget to put your car back together again. I know some of you may forget that. That includes putting your coils back in after you put in the new spark plugs, and then the rest follows. Hopefully you put it back together correctly and it doesn't fall apart while you're driving. And shout out to Pops for the help. I'm gonna put everything back together.
Now, if you really want to tighten it, you turn it the other way now. And that gives you leverage.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, that gives you leverage now.
If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman, my kryptonite.
Guys, check this out. Toolbox from Amazon. Ooh, look at all them tools. This is my old filter, cabin air filter. I am going to change this out. Haven't changed for a long time, I don't think. So it has little clippies here that you just push down and push out. Push down. Push out. And filter I got from Pelican Parts. It's charcoal activated. Supposedly that keeps out all the dust and stuff, so. There we go. One clip in, 2 clip in, and 3 clip in.
Well, I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. But I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. But I feel there's nothing I can do. Yeah. I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you'll be my friend at the end.
guys, so I just got done changing spark plugs in the coils. Now we're gonna take it out for a test drive. Alright guys, going for a test drive. And I could already feel the difference. It feels a little bit more powerful. Skirt!